Okay, so I was looking up the social worker who came into my home illegally and took my children away over a year ago and had the police beat me up in front of them. And this is her name, Erla Guðrún Sigurðardóttir. And here it says she has a husband, and his name is Hlynur Lind Leifsson. Okay, so I got curious, and I went here to his Facebook page, and I noticed that he was with lots of videos about the Nazis, and also that he had been to many places to see things like this military equipment from the Nazis, and he's really obsessed with guns and, you know, just things like this. He's got a picture of a black crow eating a human arm. You know, all the normal things for people who love Nazis. Here he is with the social worker. And, yeah, I noticed that, you know, this is the kind of things that this social worker and her husband are doing in their free time when they're not stealing children away from their families illegally. This is their extracurricular activities. Okay, so then I decided to look him up on YouTube. And him and her share a channel on here. And they've made many tribute videos to Nazism. Here's one of them. I'm just going to show you a few things from it. It's just all-out war. There's quite a few of these videos, you know. And then I was going through and looking at the comments. The Germans are gods of war. And here's one. These are the kind of people that they entertain, you see. Let's see now. I insulted your whole kike family, and that lame-ass post is supposed to count as a comeback. Was I supposed to feel offended? LMFAO. I see you've been commenting on this YouTube forum forever, you sad, pathetic waste of life. Go fuck your mother, kike boy. Yeah, so this is the kind of stuff that they entertain. Here's another one, which, by the way, my daughter was sexually abused while she was in the foster home. And my son was horribly physically abused. Here it says, ha ha ha, is that the best trash talking you could do, faggot? This is how it's done, bitch. Your cunt mother is on her knees directly in front of me and her mouth is full. The dirty cunt is deep-throating. Damn, those kike lips could do wonders. Thorough people you are. When I'm done with her, I'll turn to your cunt daughter and pile drive her 5 times in a row again. Oh, and let's not forget your grandparents. They're currently resting in my living room in the form of lampshades. Ha ha ha. So, I mean, clearly you can see that this man is very angry. He's got videos of himself actually in America shooting off assault rifles and other types of guns that I'm just gonna show you here. Yeah, so this is the kind of people who are taking children away from others who have done nothing wrong to deserve to have their children taken away. I looked him up on Google Plus, and he's got also, you know, Nazi photos that are signed on there. And then I wanted to play a little bit from this video that a friend of mine made. It's about when they broke into my home. It's just showing body language, you know. This woman is a nightmare. I don't even know how she keeps a job. I'm quite sure she probably does steroids. The news here in Iceland took pictures of my videos and did an article about how the police use steroids here in Iceland. This man, I don't even think he's a police officer. I've never seen him again. Nobody knows who he is. It's a little bit odd. Here's the social worker, Nazi, you know, loving, violence-loving woman. You know, 5 police officers beat me up this day in front of my children, and they ripped them out of my lives. They illegally broke into my home. They never had a warrant to come in or anything like that. Yeah, this whole thing was completely illegal and disgusting. So there's that. And, you know, then there was this video that I made showing the abuse of my children. This was like a week before it was really bad. There were things on his eye. And then this was the following week. And when his face looked like this, they made me not be able to see my children for about 2 weeks exactly. Said it would be good for them to separate from their parents while they're being forced into school. Now, while they were in foster care, I would like to remind you that there were surgeons in Gleisabær who were calling me because they wanted to do surgery on my son's testicles, but I took him for a visit to one of those surgeons after I got the kids back on December the 4th, and they said there was nothing wrong with my son's testicles. So I don't know exactly what they were trying to do to my children. I would just like to briefly touch up on this Lebensborn stuff where they were stealing children. My children are with blonde hair and blue eyes. They were stealing children from people back when the Nazi era was and putting them with, you know, foster families of people that had blonde hair and blue eyes to care for the children. I don't think that they were actually caring for them. They were turning them into Nazis, I'm sure. And then last but not least, this is the foster mother that had my children. This was on September 4th, 2015. While they had my children in their custody, they went to Amsterdam. I was not notified about it, and I was lied to about who had my children during this time because they told me that her sister had the children, but her sister was on the trip in Amsterdam with them. I will make a video about this, elaborating more later. And then this is the father. You know, they've both got the blonde hair and blue eyes. So yeah, I ran into this little bit of information this evening, and I thought that it was pretty relevant. I mean, it's pretty scary that, you know, this is her husband. This is her YouTube channel that she shares with her husband. Here she is, and here he is. And this is their obsession with guns and violence and Nazism. So, yeah, I think that's pretty relevant. Thank you for watching my video, and I'm going to be making more soon. Bye-bye.